Hi. So I literally just walked into Scrooge's shop, and so far there's absolutely nothing for sale.
Ah, the sun's shining almost as bright as my money.
And I think this is very strange. So I had to share it.
These fools have no idea what magic could be done.
So I'm going to try walking out and walking back in again. Okay.
Good day, dear. Oh, thank you kindly. Greetings, neighbor. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Bye-bye now. Hello.
Dark green cropped camo hoodie.
Oh, thank you kindly. Good day, dear.
Radiator. That's funny. Radiators don't usually look like they're made out of wood.
Bye-bye. Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Blue carpeted floor. Ooh. Looks green to me, but maybe it'll look blue when we actually see it. Yet
Greetings, neighbor.
another icy window.
Aye. Bye-bye.
And yet another
Good
Little
day, dear.
Mermaid dresser. Oh, Lagoon dresser.
Hooray! Bye-bye now. Good day, dear. Thank you kindly. Greetings, neighbor. Bye-bye. Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Okay, so I am so tempted to go and
Goodbye now.
take everything that I've
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
philodendron in black pot.
Thank you kindly.
I'm so tempted to go and take
Have no
all of those.
Hello.
Ew, short red heels. I like the open toed version better.
Hooray! Bye-bye. Greetings, neighbor.
Red headphones.
Goodbye now.
That'd be great, except for I can't have anything around my neck.
Hooray! Bye-bye now. Greetings, neighbor. Whoa! Thank you kindly.
It's like if I have anything around my neck, I start feeling like I can't breathe.
Greetings, neighbor.
L counter.
Hooray!
And not even a nice color in that
Bye-bye
picture.
now.
Ooh.
Hello. Goodbye now. Toodaloo. Oh, greetings, neighbor. Bye-bye now.
Okay, I have now bought everything in the store. And while I'm here, see, I went and took all of the pumpkins and harvested them. I found the blue chest earlier. You know, I kind of want to go and take all these trees and shove them to one side. And set up the rest of them. You know, set up the... You know, set up that whole area over there to do... See, I was going to make a whole little thing here, and I totally forgot to finish it. Anyway, I want to go and, like, plant, you know, like, maybe the whole entire of the forest here in pumpkins to see if we can get 4,000 of them. I think that would be pretty awesome. Still thinking about moving this stuff down to the plaza here. So, if I plant 99 more pumpkins, then I can finish that one. But then we have this one as well. They both hold 2,400 and... Anyway, I thought that was really weird. It just didn't have the... You know, it didn't have anything in it. Okay, that's 99. And then we would need... So that would be... What would that be? That'd be 2,400 that we have. And then we need 2,000 more. That's ridiculous. And it doesn't seem to be working anyway. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 1,000. And then I don't have any room.
What a perfect day for sailing.
So, if you noticed, before I started planting, it said 1,099. just hope, oh, now that I think about it, I hope that my digital Bible I had on CD. I hope it wasn't in my brother-in-law's Jeep, because I think they got rid of that one and got something else. I mean, because I'm pretty sure I had it here. I just don't know where it is. And for all the cases out of all the cases to disappear, why that one? Anyway. So I was looking for it so I could listen to some of the Bible while I was playing Minecraft. And then I couldn't find it. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. I kind of feel like I put it someplace and told my husband to help me remember. And he doesn't remember any more than I did. Or that's under his seat in the truck and we just don't know it. So I remember something got put under there at one point because we didn't want anybody to steal it. But I think that was the DVD player. I don't know. But I did find something pretty cool. See, when we lost our storage, I thought all of my books were gone, but I found Harry Potter and the Cursed Child and a hardback copy of Bunnicula. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so I just planted 186 of them. And I know that I know that because this was 180. And then I got tired of things falling behind the fence over there, so I took the fence out. And there's 6 slots over there, so 186. So that's the 99 plus 87. And I don't know if Gameloft just thinks I'm stupid or if they don't know how to fix it because they're not Microsoft and, the Xbox people or what. But they came up with the solution of, Wally's vegetables don't count. It's like, well, yeah. Figured it out the hard way, but yeah. But I think it's really weird because my husband, he's been playing since maybe about a month after, or maybe he got it at the same time I did. But he didn't really start playing. But he's been playing since about October, I'd say. Maybe he's been playing newer than that, but anyway, his character definitely got the achievement. Oh. Okay. Now it's 186. But his character got the achievement is what I started to say. And mine that's been playing since day one, they said you buy it in August and you don't have to pay for it. And then I want to say September 6th you can play it. So I waited totally impatiently because I'm like, it's a new Disney game. I want to play it. I want to play it. I want to play it. But, I had Minecraft to occupy my time, so it was okay. But, really, really wanted to play it. And then it finally, it's the day of I started playing Dreamlight Valley. So, I've been playing off and on since day one. I mean, I gotta admit, there was a few days when I didn't log in for, 2 weeks. But I still think I should have had the Harvest 4,500 Vegetables achievement. And if anybody knows how to complain to Microsoft and not go to a forum, because I keep finding a forum and then there's no way to add your question to their forum. And I don't know why that is. But, yeah, there's just no way to add it to. Or at least no way that I can figure out. So, I really want to talk to them, tell them, hey, I'm having trouble here. I found out it's not a Gameloft issue because they can't fix it. Because I would think if they could fix it, they would have done it already and I'd have the achievement. But they did just fix a whole bunch of stuff, so maybe this is one of the fixes. But I tried it with the eggplants and a few other things, and it still didn't do it, so I don't know. I love the butterflies. They're so cute. So, I mean, other than that, other than those two little problems, I'm doing pretty okay. Still, nobody wants to hire me, but, other than that, we're doing okay. Um, I didn't mean to, but I scared my cat earlier because I was sweeping the floor.
Oh, sunshine. Good day to surf.
And I think it was yesterday, I saw a cat video. It's this hairless cat, and for some reason, every time they watch TV, it's like attitude problem. You know, the cat goes and tries to attack the owners. And they said it started about 3 months before the video was posted. And nobody knows well, nobody's come forward so far and said I'm the one that recorded the video or whatever, or I'm the one that posted the video even. Just a moment, I want to make sure that wasn't my door that somebody's knocking on. So there's a lady going around and putting flyers in people's mailboxes, which I think is illegal, but you know, I'm not going to fault her. Because technically you're supposed to put that stuff between people's doorknobs and the door jamb. But yeah, I'm thinking about... I lost my train of thought on what I was saying, so I'm thinking about doing some more Forza videos. And I'm definitely going to be posting new Disneyland Adventures videos. Because I never like the way that I do it. And I think I figured out a way. So, normally I don't find all 6 of the Disneyland landmarks right away. You know, so they end up, you know, like say video 1 that's supposed to have the hidden Mickeys from Main Street has 2 of those, and then video 3 might have a couple, and then video 4 has 1, and then, you know, video 5 has 1 or something like that. And, you know, I like to have everything all together so you can go there and see, oh, this is what I need to do to get these. You know, just in case there's anybody still playing Disneyland Adventures. And I still think it would be really cool if for the Xbox Series S and X, which, who came up with that? Because if you think about it, if you put a vowel in between those 2 letters, it makes a bad word for children. Well, maybe not a bad word, but just one that you wouldn't want your kids saying. Anyway, I think it would be awesome if they would make another Disneyland Adventures, but like make it kind of like how GTA used to be, where, you know, you finish the tasks in this one area and then you can go to another area. So, like, just for example, because I don't think this actually happens, but like, say you started out in San Fierro, which is San Francisco, and you did all the tasks that you needed to do there, and then it opened up, what's another place? And then it opened up, Cayo Perico. And I have played GTA, I just haven't memorized it. So please don't make fun of me. But and then you do the Cayo Perico and it opens up the New York equivalent, because I don't know what that is right now. And then the next time it would be San Diego. But in this case it would be Disneyland. So you get done with Disneyland Anaheim, because that may be the one that's the most famous, and then you get to go to, maybe you're doing a trek around the world kind of thing. And so you go around and go to Disney World, and then maybe Disneyland Paris, and all the Disneys over there, because I don't know all of them. I know there's one in Shanghai, and I think some YouTuber said that there was one in Hong Kong. And I know that there's one in Japan, because Provost Park Pass just went there. Anyway, and then I guess work your way back again or something. I don't know. Or maybe once you're done with Japan, which I think is the most eastern one. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you're just done, but maybe you can still go and visit visit those places again or something. And I think it would be fun to have the monorail in there to be the transportation between lands. I mean, between Disneylands. I used to be totally into Disney, and then they started adding all this weird stuff like Captain Jack Sparrow to Pirates of the Caribbean, because they're trying to make you guys think that Captain Jack Sparrow is Pirates of the Caribbean, and he's the reason why it was made. My kids won't even be able to tell the difference, I'm sure. But I remember when it was just generic pirates that Walt Disney envisioned in his head, and they weren't specific ones. And, and I remember when the pirates were chasing the women around the town. You know. But and I would also like it if they did come up with that. If they would come up with something, so there's maybe a bonus level with some of the rides that you that they used to have at Disneyland, like the Houses of Tomorrow and America Sings. That they don't have to have it in a regular land. Disneyland as is, but they could have an open area between Disneylands or something like that has those rides, and call it Yesterland. You know. And even though, people will probably be screaming cruelty to animals, have the original mine train thing where there was burrows that you rode. I think it went from that, and then it was like, and then it was the cute little mine train that you can see on the um it's the Disneyland Centennial. There's they're riding in a mine train cart, and I want to say somebody was standing up when they really weren't supposed to. But maybe that was a different ride. But anyway, there was a rock pretending to fall down on the car, and then it goes back up again. It was just a little mild thing, but I think that'd be cool to have, at least in a video game. And it would be great to be able to ride the rides and see what you actually see in the ride. I mean, I don't know if Disney's like trying to cater to those evil people who think that you shouldn't record your vacations, or if it's like they're trying to make sure that other parks don't steal their ideas, but you're not allowed to record while you're at Disneyland anymore. And I don't like that. I wanted to be able to go to Disneyland and record my vacation. When we were younger, from 1986, we've got, I think we have the Snow White ride, and we have America Sings, and the Haunted Mansion. Although the Haunted Mansion might be from a different year. What else do we got? And I got Haunted Mansion, and I know I got Haunted Mansion, and there was something else that I got that my dad got too. Oh, Country Bear Jamboree. That's one, definitely. The only thing I didn't like about me recording Country Bear Jamboree is that we recorded it on Thursday, I want to say. And my sister had a wheelchair because her legs had been rubbing together, and it just did not feel good. It hurt. So we got her a wheelchair, and my brother got jealous. Well, our brother got jealous. So he had a wheelchair too. So we're like literally right under Teddy Barra. Anyway, she's the one that sings Singing in the Rain. And I was right under her, so it's like, oh man. Because all you basically see is her butt, and it's swinging back and forth. If I could, I would totally go and take that scene from my dad's video and put it in my video. Because he always recorded it from, further back. Anyway, but now they're putting, like, stuff that's not Disney in there, like Star Wars and superhero stuff, and it's like, yeah, you acquired it, but it's not your stuff. You didn't come up with it. Disneyland should just be the stuff that is actually Disney. I mean, because I don't know if a whole lot of people know this, but the movie studio Touchstone made the movie Pretty Woman. You don't think Pretty Woman and Disney. But since Disney bought Touchstone out, or Touchstone was a subsidiary like Buena Vista, it's part of Disney. And I don't think that's okay. I mean, it's a great movie. It really is. But it's way too adult to be a Disney movie. And they own Deadpool, too. Deadpool cusses every 5 seconds. That is not a Disney movie. So, I didn't mean to complain so much. I am so sorry. But, this is stuff that's bugging me, and if anybody knows how to get a hold of Microsoft without it being informed, please put it in the comments below. Because I really need to get a hold of them. I've done this. I've done this. I know Wally's Garden doesn't count. I've made videos. Yeah. Oh, I just thought of that. So, you know that I go and make videos of all the content that I do on this game. At least when there's, quests and other stuff to do. I don't usually go and show you harvesting like this. I mean, I tend to think that this is the boring but satisfying part of the game. It's satisfying when you go and harvest it and you can make all the stuff that you need to make. So, oh! Okay, so I've been spending most of this video complaining, but there is good news. On my Minecraft, I actually got the whole entire first corridor done, except for, the grand finale area. I got the left hand grand finale area that I'm trying not to tell you guys about all done. And because I don't want to ruin the surprise. It should look really good, and if it doesn't, it'll look good anyway. Because it's fireworks, who can't love fireworks? But I got the whole entire way all the way down to the airport. I got that done. I will probably make another video and brag about it then. And, that'll be a Minecraft video. Oh, and I am pretty proud of myself. My cat Sam actually has that kind of fur that, you know, you just look at it wrong and it gets a knot in it. So he had some pretty bad knots. And normally I would go and try to brush them out. I would try to pull them apart nicely, stuff like that. But they were like just too bad. So, because he doesn't like us trying to get the knots out. It's like, no, Mom, that's my favorite knot. Well, anyway, so we actually got some of them out yesterday, or at least most of some of it out yesterday. So I was pretty happy about that. And we got like, he looks a little funny where the knots were though. Bless you. Some kitty is sneezing. Anyway, I think part of the reason why I'm dragging this out so long is that it's, I'm feeling a little lonely because there's nobody here except for cats. And although my cats are highly intelligent, they don't speak like humans. They can say a few words in English sounding cattish, but I need a person. Basically, I need my sister. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and if you've made it this far, thank you. If you didn't make it so far, you won't hear me say this, but thank you for watching as much as you did. If you just skipped to the end hoping I'd be done by now, thank you for watching as much as you did. I feel bad. I haven't fed the squirrels or anybody in days. Maybe I'll come back and do that later. Oh. I guess I'll put that in the next video. That I have started putting a third video on Sundays only because the new update that just happened April 5th question mark the new video that just happened April 5th, I wanted to go and make sure that everybody saw what to do and how to do it just in case they couldn't figure it out. So those will be coming out on April 30th and going on Sundays until we run out of them. Hopefully we will run out of both at the same time, and then we'll just have the new content go from there. But I do have a lot of videos that I think will at least last until the end of the year. But everybody's going to be like, wait a minute, that says February. February hasn't happened yet. And then they're going to read, oh, February 23 when it's 24. Yeah. So I was trying to go and make all these videos just be a half an hour. And obviously that didn't happen because this says 45:23. So, I'm just going to continue planting the seeds and Okay, so I want to say please buy my books from Amazon, or they're available on Amazon. Um, I got a little sad yesterday because I found out that out of a $20 to $25 book, which I feel really bad that I'm even having to charge that. But anyway, just to get that, I'm getting $3.23 in the next 5 to 9 days, or 2 to 9 days, and yeah. So I'm thinking I need to find a new publishing company, but the only publishing company that wanted me said $7,000 and will publish your book, which I'm okay with that, except for that I didn't have the money and I wasn't gonna have the money, and the whole idea of getting published was to make money to help out with bills and stuff. So, yeah. I just about cried with that one. I don't know if it's um because they said it costs so much to print it out as a book, and that's like $10, but then they're also taking part of my money for themselves. And I don't appreciate that. That wasn't part of the deal. They said that the deal was that I was supposed to get whatever didn't take up the cost of printing the book. So I'm really going to have to go and, talk to them about this because I don't like that deal. They had me on a 70-30 where I was going to get 70 and they were going to get 30. But then they're like, oh, she's not selling anything. Well, I'm really bad at marketing. Apparently. Because I've been begging everybody to buy my books. And, of course, I'm begging it in a bad time because everything's gone up in inflation. And I don't see why. It does not cost more to make a loaf of bread than it did 10 years ago. You can literally go to Walmart, or you used to be able to go to Walmart and buy a cake for $1 and make it at home. So you had cake, but now they're like $3 or something like that. As opposed to going to the bakery and getting somebody else to make it for you. But you just can't do that now. It feels wrong somehow. 50-cent pies, or the pies that were 50 cents at Walmart are now 74 cents. It's ridiculous. So I am not going to make you suffer going through the whole entire watering process. Or at least that's my plan anyway. I hope you're having a great day. Know that you are enough. And know that any problem you're going through right now or hard time will not stay forever. It'll be okay. It may suck right now, but it'll be okay. I always feel like it really, really sucks right now because, like, I'm missing my mom. But then I opened up my storage container with my craft kind of stuff. It's got tissue paper for people's birthdays and stickers and all sorts of neat things. But on the top of that, at the very top of that, is a picture of me and my mom at Fairfield Federal Baptist Church in Fairfield, California. I can't remember if that was the Pennsylvania Avenue address or if it was the Travis Boulevard address. I just can't remember right now. But I was like 20 years old at the time, and me and Mom got our picture taken. They had a professional photographer come out, I think. And I've got a nice, I think it's bigger than a 5x7, but it might be just a 5x7. But anyway, it's a pretty big picture, and that cheered me up. I was like, hi, Mama! And it's from, before she got sick, so... So it, like, made me happy because, like, I wanted to go down there and at least see her, like if I had to, I would have handed the nurse a laptop, and I don't know if we had a laptop, but I would have handed it to her and said, video chat, that way we didn't have to be in there because she was in the COVID ward. We didn't have to be in there, and she didn't have to come out to us. Not that she could have. But we didn't make it in time. But then it's nice to be able to see her alive on my Disneyland video. And alive and moving around a little bit. We were on a ride at the time. I wish my dad had gotten her on a few more rides like that. Like, Disneyland used to have a live person in the Haunted Mansion. I know, I said I was gonna end this video. That they used to have a live person in the Haunted Mansion wearing a suit of armor. I think the suit of armor is still there, but they don't have a person in it anymore. It's like an armor stand. Or a statue kind of thing. Anyway, and not all the time, but sometimes he'd go and go, rah! Just to scare you. And I thought it was so cool, but I didn't want to be on the receiving end. I didn't want to be the one getting scared. I always sat between my parents. Well, sometimes my mom would be on the side where the pseudo armor was, and the guy would go and try to scare her, and he succeeded every single time because, she's not expecting it. She had been there more than me at that point. That was my first time. I was 7 years old. I don't remember them ever doing that again. It was in 1986. There have been people trying to argue with me that it was 1987, but it was definitely 1986. I remember that so completely because, I seem to remember that I had just turned 7, but that doesn't make any sense because I would have turned 7 in July, and then the following April is when we went. So I would have been almost, I would have been gonna turn 8 that year. But I specifically remember my mom saying she just turned 7. It's like, okay. Well, when I'm thinking back on it, it's like, okay, I don't know why we were saying that, but it did feel like that, but I remember it was April. It rained on the way up there. That was kind of weird. I was actually mostly sleeping in the back seat or coloring or something, but I do remember waking up for just a little bit and it was raining. And it seemed like we were the only car on the road, but I had a dream one time. I was 4 years old. Might have been 3, but I think I was 4. I don't know, actually. Anyway, I was young. And there's a place in Fairfield, California where the there's like two businesses with the road in between them. But the road goes down just a little ways, goes behind the building on the right, and then keeps going. And for some reason, I had a dream that we were going down that street when my parents were in the CB club. If you don't know what a CB is, please watch Smokey and the Bandit. They use them a lot. Or you could also watch the Dukes of Hazzard TV show, original. So we're going to leave it here. Well, we're going to save first. And we're going to leave the video here. I hope you're having a great day. Please know that you're enough. Please know that there's no problem you cannot solve or handle. And I'll see you in the next video.